I just can't think of anything for a new southbound policy drama.
Me neither. It's so difficult.
I can't wait to share my idea about building super satellite that can make lovely Krabby Patties for everyone.
Hey, SpongeBob, stop dreaming. We both know that's not gonna happen. We need to think of something more realistic.
Oh, Squidward, we need to build a satellite. The future of the whole world depends on it.
No, SpongeBob. We need to come up with an idea for the use of the new southbound policy. Something that can really be achieved.
Oh, so no Krabby Patty satellite?
No, SpongeBob.
Hey, stop daydreaming. We need an idea for this year's drama.
Sorry. Hey, what about the Krabby Patty satellite?
No.
Sorry, you are late.
You're late.
Come on. We really need to be prepared, and we don't even have an idea yet.
Chill. Jackson and I have it all under control.
Really?
Didn't you get my message on Wednesday?
Obviously not.
Well, are you going to divulge?
Well, every year, what's the one thing in common with all the previous dramas?
They are all great.
Apart from that,
They are all unachievable, or at best difficult to achieve.
so our idea is progressive and can be set up in stages.
So what's the idea?
Right, so first, we will set up clubs within school wishing to participate in. Are you ready for it? South Asia, go! Cool, yeah?
These clubs will be for students wanting to represent their school and Taiwan, but also to connect with our Southeast Asian neighbors.
Phase 2 will be school cooperations. This can create groups of schools from all participating countries.
So we will get to interact with students from other countries and schools.
That's the idea.
But why would anyone join in? What are the incentives for school to partake? Won't it be just another boring ideas for school to get a good image?
Aha! We already observed that. To keep the interest level high, we designed an app called South Asia Go, so people can interact on a regular basis.
We are thinking that the app could offer a range of programs from language exchange to travel, culture, overseas studies, and much more, but all managed at the school's level.
That sounds great. And I don't mean to be negative, but where's the fun?
Yeah, Elaine's right. There needs to be a fun element to keep us focused and immersed in the program.
You will see it.
We could have some fun activities too. How about a singing contest, where all the school can upload their performances and each grader member can vote for their favorite performance.
This is winners are Robin Coppard.
Good afternoon, everybody.
We are roaming Kappa! Rock with me! Despite the dark without you star, it's okay, I will never give you up. Even so, we are oceans apart. Baby, don't cry 'cause you are always in my heart.
Dance battles will be cool too.
Also, people can share some home cooking recipes for us to try at home and test many delicacies from Southeast Asia.
This fall smells so great.
Smells delicious.
I need coriander.
Coriander?
Yeah, get it.
I'll get it.
It smells so good.
Coriander?
No, it's pepper.
Coriander.
That's right, get it for me.
Can we show up our attempt to the app?
Like growing my plate.
This sounds so cool.
Building an app really isn't difficult. We built this in minutes, but most of our good management will be a priority to ensure safe use and maximize its benefit for all users.
Although the app must have fun and interesting elements, it's important that the app play a vital role in connecting to our neighbors.
In further evidence option, the app will also involve into a tool for academic, business, trade opportunities for those interested.
Sharing ideas, technologies, skills in many areas.
Opening new doors and broadening horizons.
Let's
make it happen, South Asia Go! Thank you and wish you have a good day.
These masks are awesome. They fit so well.
And you can breathe so easily.
Hi, guys. These bikes are fantastic to ride, aren't they?
They are. The last steep hill was a piece of cake.
Yes, and even though we're breathing hard, my glasses are not foggy because the masks seal so well.
Yes, and they're so light. Plus, being able to talk through the speakerphone is so useful.
Hey, here's the tea shop. Let's park our bikes in this easy charge station.
Wow, how does it work? And how long will the station take to charge an e-bike?
The metal bell works as contact point, and the smart battery tech will boost your charge by around 50% in 30 to 40 minutes.
Great! Just enough time for a nice cold bubble milk tea. I can't wait to see my vital signs data on the e-bike app either.
My bike's beeping.
Oh, it's reminding you to enter the pin so the motor locks the rear wheel.
Is that an anti-theft measure?
Yes, you have to enter the pin when you return, so your wheel is unlocked. Follow me, everyone. I booked this whole part of the garden, so we can meet in private.
Look, Mr. Santos, my heart rate's only 102. The e-bike did most of the work.
That's impressive. Mine's only 90. But I cycle to work every day. How about you, Mr. Turapatarapong?
Mine is 105, and my blood pressure only increased to 160 over 80. And my maximum breathing rate is only 23 breaths per minute.
Those e-bikes are going to be great for older and out-of-shape people. Yes, and at the same time, we hope they'll improve city pollution.
If we can get more people on the e-bikes, especially the older citizens, it can also protect them from crowded conditions on the public transport.
These custom-fit masks filter out 99% of particles down to 100 nanometers. And they will also give much better protection.
Because of the new graphene nanomembrane filters, our tests show they're 5 times more effective at preventing the spread of COVID-19. Right, everyone? You have now personally experienced the 2 latest additions to our Taiwan Excellence Brand. The Cambodian delegate sends her regrets she cannot attend today. I would like to continue with our negotiations in the true spirit of the new southbound policy, so we can achieve deeper understandings, closer friendships, and mutual economic benefits for all our peoples. Ms. Law, would you like to start on behalf of Vietnam?
Thank you, Ms. Huang.
Our government welcomes the opportunity to work with your delegates to establish production lines of the T-Tech masks and e-bikes in Vietnam. In return, we are willing to give preferential rates on coffee and crude oil for a period of up to 5 years. In addition, we are prepared to vote in your favor for full status membership of the WHO. Thank you, Ms. No. And what does Thailand feel, Mr. Turapatarapon?
Thailand is prepared to trade technology and material in the rubber industry in return for machine technology, plus financial investment to expand Thailand's bicycle manufacturing industry. And we will also vote in favor of Taiwan's regaining observer status at the UN.
Thank you. And finally, what does Philippines propose, Mr. Santos?
The Philippines is willing to increase cooperation her export to Taiwan at a discounted, fixed price rate for a period of up to 5 years, in return for licensing and training to produce the T-Tech mask for the domestic Filipino use only. The Philippines would also vote in favor of Taiwan's full participation in the World Health Assembly.
Thank you all. I will pass on your proposals to my government. Taiwan offers you all its deepest thanks for enduring the many travel restrictions in order to experience our product and culture firsthand. Thank you for hosting us in such a generous spirit.
We hope to return soon so that our countries can work together.
For a closer, safer, and more prosperous region.
Thank you.
Everyone, welcome to join the International Cultural Club. My name is Armin. I am the chairman this semester, and I'm glad you can be our new members. Would you please introduce yourself? First one is Anuman.
Sawadika. Hello everyone, my name is Anuman. I am from Thailand. I'm interested in learning multicultural. Thank you.
Next one is August.
Hello, I'm August. I come from Indonesia. I want to get in touch with fascinating celebrations of Taiwan. Thank you.
Next one is Dumale.
Hello everyone, I'm Dumale. I come from Cambodia. I'm crazy about the beauty of Taiwanese ethnic dance. Thank you.
You know what? High school students in Taiwan can learn Vietnamese, Indonesian, Thai, Burmese, Malay, and Filipino alike. Look.
Wow, it's amazing. So these are online digital textbooks?
I'm really jealous of you. The students here have the opportunity to learn new language and expand the international vision.
That's true.
This semester, we have to discuss how to show the feature of our club in a school club's fair.
Well, why not stress the technology trends of our countries? My government is proud of Thailand 4.0.
In Indonesia, one of the booming trends is the rise of fintech apps and the digital wallets.
Fintech? What's that?
Financial technology.
You know the adoption of Industry 4.0 in Cambodia will promote the country.
Well, when it comes to technology, green industry from Taiwan is second to none. Okay, guys, listen. This is not easy to show technological advantage. Why not to demo traditional heritage in our countries?
What's a great idea? The term cultural heritage by UNESCO includes traditions such as performing arts, or the knowledge and skills to produce traditional crafts.
Look, what I have found. AR glasses. Let's use them.
Aha! I got the plan. We can use AR technology to show our heritage.
I think that preserving the heritage, prospecting the future can be the subject for the coming school club fair.
I totally agree. Let's make some preparations now. Let's rehearse. Do Malay first.
Hi, I represent Cambodia. This is Khmer traditional dance. It's called Ignan Krong, a story about a fight between good and evil.
Hi, I represent Thailand. Traditional Thai textiles are not just fashionable. Thai textiles began as a way of life and over time, they have become arts.
Hi, I represent Indonesia. Batik is a traditional Indonesia handicraft. Let's use this wax and the colorful dye to create beautiful patterns for fabric and art.
Gauze puppetry, also called Budaichi, is kind of opera which may use curved puppet. It's most popular puppet show in Taiwan, and it features various styles. In the course of 20th century, those puppetry performers have taken on many distinctive styles, enhanced modern technology, and multimedia background music. By using technology to preserve traditional heritage,
We can understand different culture.
Enhance mutual understanding.
foresee a brighter future, and
Foster global friendship. Thank you.
Hey, it's so boring. What can we do now?
Oh, what's that? This food looks great.
Let me test it. These cuisines are tasty. I love to share this cuisine with my friend from Taiwan. But sadly, because of the COVID-19, people in Taiwan are unwilling to travel abroad since they are afraid of getting infected.
Oh, that's true. The traveling industries are getting worse and worse owing to COVID-19 pandemic. More and more people lose their jobs. What can we do now?
First, we must try our best to stop the disease from spreading so that Taiwanese will be confident in our performance and come to our country.
Yeah, but how can we achieve that? Is there anything we can learn from Taiwan's successful experience?
Let me think. Actually, the Taiwanese government can't make it without the cooperation with their citizens. People follow the government's instructions and regulations. They wear a mask all the time and wash their hands really often. Passengers on public transportation must get their temperature checked and wear a mask if they are asked to do so.
Oh, and I think the government itself makes great contribution. They set up new masks production lines quickly to satisfy people's needs of masks every day.
After they successfully slowed down the spread of COVID-19 in the country, they generously offers masks to other countries. This is for you. Thank you. This is for you.
Thanks. Wow, that's so nice of Taiwanese. Indeed, I really miss my friends in Taiwan. I hope that they can come here in the near future very much.
Same here. I want to travel to Taiwan as well. How I wish I can have a bite of those delicious Taiwanese snacks like stinky tofu and pea blossom cake. As long as our country and Taiwan establish a travel bubble, we will benefit the both sides and boost the travel industry.
I would like to invent a missile to show a man what we got. And then I will rule a city. Ready to launch a missile. And 3, 2, 1, fire! Oh, the missile fan sparked a big fire. Damn it. The forest was burned out by accident. Agent P. The forest caught fire because of Doofenshmirtz. The air is extremely bad right now. I need you to cope with the problem. Can you make it?
Roger that. I promise I will complete the complete mission. A forest fire you brought about has been lasting for a few days, which endangered many wildlife. It's less just as well as serious air pollution. Now, the animals in water are unable to sustain their life in the water. What a bad guy you are!
They have to come out with some solutions as soon as possible.
If we can't figure something out, the planet will be damaged seriously.
I think firstly, we should fix the problem of air pollution. Only when this problem be solved can the world be saved.
So they come out with some solutions as
have to make good use of public transportations, be in favor of the development of renewable energy.
Last but not least, let's fund to support the organizations that are dedicated to help Australia fires.
Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Eva. Welcome to Her Journey. Do you know where I'm now? I'm in Malaysia because my first introduction, I met a teacher who came here to be a volunteer from Taiwan. They have done a lot of community build services locally. So today I come here to share with you what they have already done. Let's take a look around this small fishing village in Malaysia. We hope that through today's interview, we can increase our understanding of the International Volunteer Group. First of all, I invited the founder of the community library to share her opinion about our International Volunteer Group.
Hello everyone, I'm Eileen, the founder of the community library. In fact, 18 Ding is a typical small fishing village. The immigration is actually quite common. Many parents are looking for work in other places. Therefore, grandparenting and the week reading atmosphere is a quite obvious phenomenon here. The dropout rate is also very high. So, we wanted to build a library for the fishing village. I believe it will be a beautiful scenery in this area.
Thanks, Eileen. After listening to the founder of the community library, we invite teacher Olivia to share with us the origin of the whole thing.
We are the Malaysian International Volunteer Group of ABC University in Taiwan. We go to a small town in Malaysia to do volunteer service every year. This year, we came to a small fishing village in Perak, Malaysia. The place where we are now is former university students who rebuilt the tea room into a library. But later, people in the community found that there were too many books and did not classify them. So we all came together to help arrange the books. I hope that there will be a complete book borrowing and return system in the future.
Thanks, Olivia. I believe that everyone who came here as an International Volunteer Group must have gained a lot. Next, Juno. Hi, Juno, who participated in International Volunteering, will share the feelings of doing community building services in this small fishing village.
Hello everyone, I'm Juno. In fact, I feel a sense of accomplishment because when I first came in, I saw that the place was messy and the bookshelves were very dirty, just like a deserted warehouse. But after we arranged it neatly, I think that in the future, residents can come here to borrow books and then children can come here to read. I think what I'm doing is meaningful.
Thank you, Juno.
Thank you.
To Juno's introduction, I believe you guys can understand why I want to record this video. Such a meaningful event wants to share with everyone. Next, Eileen wants to share the change of the community, and she's really thankful for help of International Volunteer Group.
In fact, it is not easy to do community management work, and it is thankless. But when we see children join with full interest, and their smile can make us forget many challenges and difficulties. What impresses me most is that children are very proud to do their hometown. They say that they have such good reading space, and it really helps them a lot.
Thanks, Eileen.
Thank you.
After coming here, I deeply realized that our International Volunteer Group gives love to every corner of the world every year. Next, Juno.
Hi.
The students who participated in this event was to share her story.
I was born in Yellow. Yellow is also a simple small fishing village. When I came to 18th, I felt like I was returned to Yellow 20 years ago. Many years later, I understood my father's movement. I went out fishing. This time, I deeply understand the local fisherman's life and also realized my dad's mood when he goes fishing. It is a calm and a complicated feeling, and I also feel that my parents and I are very close to each other.
Juno sure is really touching. Now, I interview Eileen, Olivia, and Juno to draw a perfect ending to our visit.
I believe that there is love in everyone's heart, and let us together make the world a better place.
Thank you for your watching. Please share this video and also hit like the button. Subscribe to my channel. It's Eva.
name is Sari. I try to help Maggie and her family get ahead in the digital age. It's not easy. Maggie is giving a presentation about southbound policy at Taiwan's Bid for UN Student Conference in 2 weeks.
Dad, why is the Wi-Fi so slow? Are you downloading Stranger Things?
I have enough strange things in this house. Why would I want to install more?
Not funny. I have to upload.
Have you loaded your frog dance for the Indonesian Batik Festival on Instagram?
I'm doing it right now, Mother.
We don't want to keep our Indonesian friends waiting, do we?
Hey, put your phone down, honey.
We've got to get your choreography
Mom,
down.
the conference highlights 2 points. Taiwan understands its southbound and global allies and can cooperate with them for generations to come.
Her parents don't understand everything that's happening here. Maggie has 3 lives.
And we want them to have a good time in Taiwan, right? Sorry, play music.
Now playing Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.
Mom, this song is off topic and way too long.
Just sing it faster.
It's 20 minutes. Where's the agriculture, the medicine, or the tourism? The southbound policy.
Dr. Alice Lin is organizing conference. She's the head of the India Taipei Automation Project.
Maggie's 3 lives are colliding. Her real life, a social media presence which showcases her talents. And one more, her southbound policy development Twitter feed that her parents don't know about.
Maybe you should send your phone to the talent show. Hit it, Sari.
Now playing Alice's Restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back. Just a half a mile from the railroad track. Ugh, Mom thinks this whole event is Southeast Asia's Got Talent.
Just hit record. Okay, Maggie, from the speech. Alice's Restaurant. Thank you to my new friends from Southeast Asia.
Call me crazy, but why sing a song about the Vietnam War? Or we could talk about the Made in Vietnam AI platform.
See, Mom, this is so wrong.
It'll be fine, Maggie. We're using American culture to win this competition.
It's not about winning. It's a conference. We want to foster mutual awareness and strengthen our relationships for the 21st century.
Ooh, when I took that trip to Vietnam, there was a really catchy
Guess
song
what?
about
I'm done with this whole song and dance. If you don't want to listen to me, go host the conference yourself.
Coffee? Shush. Come on, don't be childish. Let's rehearse.
Childish? Me? You guys are clueless.
Listen, I know you're exhausted, but it's important that we show our allies who know their culture.
Mom, they're coming to discuss themes like trade, technology, and education, not songs and dances.
Well, then what?
Then what? Represent Taiwan. Prove that we can hear their issues, make them our own, and invest in their development.
Recent tweet from Nat. How about coffee?
Wait, was that Twitter?
You have Twitter?
Ha, knew it.
Now I understand.
Nah, she doesn't.
Sorry, read the tweet.
Tweet! New DM from Nan. How about coffee? Hey Maggie, organic coffee company near Hanoi looking for IC investment. Hashtag Tong can help.
Please explain.
There's this network of young entrepreneurs and investors in Vietnam called 500 Startups. They want to link with intellectual capital investment from Taiwan.
This is Maggie's real talent, networking. Taiwan's diplomacy is not about showgirls or socialites.
This is not like you.
This is me. I want to talk about the southbound policy.
Fine. Dad, just press record.
Okay.
Go ahead then.
And here's Maggie, presenting the network she and I have been developing for Taiwan. The first stop is India.
Bollywood is one face of India, but some of my friends in New Delhi have been learning about remote surgery.
Remote surgery. A surgeon in India performed the first remote heart operation on a patient 20 miles away.
And now my friends are working on Da Vinci remote surgeries in Taipei.
Let's move on to Australia. Maggie's focus is eco-friendly tourism.
My friend Nate on Twitter is educating scuba divers on how to preserve the Great Barrier Reef.
Tweet! Recent tweet from diver Nate. Hashtag observe and preserve. Save the reef for future generations.
So I introduced Nate to my friend in Penghu. They have been sharing ideas on Taiwan reef preservation.
You connected all your friends from the southbound allies yourself?
See what she can do. She does what I say.
Of course.
You got it, Mom.
3. Recent activity on your account. Southbound Maggie is trending. 100 new followers in the last hour.
Taiwan is here, building bridges across the generation gap and the digital divide. Hashtag Taiwan can help. Thank you, everyone.
Wow! What a fancy backstage! I'm really glad that we joined this new Southbound Country Arts Festival, hosted by MOFA.
Yeah, look! The brochures say that there are performers from Singapore, Vietnam, Thailand. Oh, look at the Cambodians' costume. They look just like those.
What? Oh my lord!
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't mean to scare you.
Oh no, that's alright. Hang on, you look familiar.
You're visiting Jakarta in Cambodia, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
We love your costumes.
Thanks. Me too. And you are?
I'm Edward.
And I'm Charlotte. We're locals.
Oh, you're Taiwanese. I really love it here, and I tried the beef noodles yesterday. It was incredible.
That's my favorite too. Hey, your mask looks so special. What are you performing tonight?
We're performing a kind of Cambodian folk dance called Le Con Ko.
Le Quan Quo?
No. Le Con Ko.
Le Quan Quo.
No, repeat after me. La
Con
Ko.
Ko.
Le Con Ko.
Le Quan Quo.
I'm sure I get it right someday. It means mass dancing humor. It is a type of Cambodian traditional drama that was created 1,000 years ago. It was nearly wiped out by the Khmer Rouge's killing for regime, but we are taking part in passing this unique art along to the future generations. It is actually listed as one of the intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO.
So, what's the play about?
The story is about Prince Rama's quest to rescue his beloved wife Sita from the bad guys with the help of an army of monkeys. By the way, different colors represents different personalities of the characters. My green mask represents the bravery of Prince Rama.
And my white mask represents the wildness of the monkey.
Interesting.
You're also dressing differently. Are you performing too?
Yeah, we're also gonna perform a traditional drama called Taiwanese opera.
Guai!
It's very similar to La Con Ko, but instead of separating characters' personalities with facial colors, we use different types of clothes to distinguish characters from one another.
Due to the changing entertainment, fewer and fewer people have the access to Taiwanese opera. As a result, we and other performers are dedicated to passing down this wonderful art.
It seems that we all do our best to preserve our own culture. Glad to talk to you guys, but we really need to rehearse now.
See you tonight. Can't wait to see your performance.
Us too. Their show is about to begin.
Yeah, let's go watch it quickly.
Thank you. Now let's welcome the next group.
They're from Taiwan and they're gonna perform Taiwanese opera.
我心骑马呀，走三关。
给我所有会中原。
Let's cheer for spectacular performances!
Cheers!
You guys are amazing. I like your performance.
Thank you. Your show is also fantastic.
Especially the weird stick prop stuff.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, exactly. Can I hold it?
Sure.
Wow. It's so, what's the word? Furry.
Yeah, it's a horsewhip. It represents a horse in traditional Chinese dramas.
That's interesting. Since we're in Taiwan,
I'm wondering if I have the chance to learn how to sing Taiwanese opera from you.
Of course. Just try to repeat after me. 我心跳比比啊
Wait. Let me record this. Okay, go. 我心跳比比啊
Nice job.
Oh, I'm gonna post this on Instagram so people from the hometown can hear your beautiful voice. Taiwanese opera is really cool. I really wish I can know more about it.
Sure you can. The biggest Taiwanese art and culture group, Ming Huayuan, is going to perform in December.
Yeah, you should invite your friends and come to join us.
That's a good idea.
Culture is the foundation of a nation. Due to the southbound policy, we
share our cultures, foster friendships,
and learn more about each other.
Southbound policy, embrace diversity.
I think I'm considering if I want to speak in Chinese or English, but I think every actors here and a lot of the dear teachers here are having a high expectation toward their students, so I better use in English. So first of all, I would like to comment on how they perform on the stage. I know that a lot of students really perform very well, and I believe that they have spent a lot of times, energies, and as well as their teachers' efforts into that. But some of the errors or mistakes I also want to mention a little bit. Like some of the actors, the students are very nervous. They probably have butterfly in their stomach. So they're a little bit, sometimes they forget, they forgot their lines, or they just stop and pick up their lines probably in other ways, but which is very good, I think. And some others are trying to memorize the lines very hard. Like when they do that, their body become very stiff. Not active very naturally. I think that's something they have to pay attention to. So that means when they are practicing, they're memorizing their lines or not internalize them, but just probably lack of practice. I know because your homework, schoolwork is very, very, very tough. I know that, right? So some of them try very hard to memorize lines and forget their line, but fortunately they pick up and continue. And secondly, I would like to comment on the voice, because I know that you are not allowed to use microphone, but actually there are several of them in front of the stage. So it's better for the student, the performer, to stand more in front, get close to the microphone so that they can speak loud and clear. And some of them go very fast. I'm not sure, probably in terms of the concern with the scripts, but my opinion is that you don't have to go that fast, because that will make a person have the impression that you are slurring in your mouth. So that's not very loud and clear, and not very fluent as well. As in terms of moving and eye contacts, which are very important. So you have, according to the script, the actions, so you need to have proper movements and eye contact with the audience, with judges, which are very important. And of course, you sometimes have to turn sideways to look at your teammates, but a lot of time you have to face the audience in front, I mean. Okay, and the third point is of course, the action part as well. Some of the characters I found, especially the person who act like a grandpa, grandma, which is the age are really totally different from what you are now, because you are 18 or 17 or 16. whatever, which are younger, so it's very hard to add out. Like you're old man, like I remember there's a grandma on wheelchair, grandpa on a stick. It's very hard to add the character out. That needs practice as well. And I find out some of the students on the opposite side, on the different extreme, which where they act too much actively, like they are doctors, but they didn't feel like doctors. They are not professional. Their action or movement are too much, not serious. Okay, right. In terms of pronunciation, I think overall you've done a very good job, but still some of the students pronounce not very well. Like I remember there a student say when they mention snack and they say nake. I'm not sure. Okay, and ask the person, what are you doing? And she said, how are you going? And in fact, so especially the last consonant, 最后一个子音, you have to mind your last consonant, which is very important. Otherwise, people will feel like you are slurring in your mouth. You are not confident. You are not that clear. Okay, right. Acting sometimes is too exaggerating. Probably you want to make it more fun, eye-catching, or something like that. But the other extreme is that some people are staying on one spot. Probably you are too nervous. Yeah, I think that's very natural. But congratulations, some of the teams and students are acting very naturally. Up to the standard of professional players. Congratulations. We're on a pro. That's my comments. Very simple. Wow, who's to next?
Good afternoon, everyone. So as for my part, I will have some comments on your creativity in your play. I think for the part of creativity, that could be considered as the most challengeable part in your performance today. When I watched your play as a judge, then I have to be very carefully to find out what would be the details of creativity in your plays. Especially, I feel like I'm just peeling an onion, you know, piece by piece, and then I will see, hopefully, to see the main idea of your creativity. So, especially because for the this program, this contest, your songs, your dances, your props, and even your costumes are not be counted, add to your the extra points. So, I feel that some teams, some members, and especially under the instruction of your teachers, there are a lot of details, and you transfer into very good activities in your performance. So here are some wonderful jobs you have done. For example, I will just mention some of the points here. So first one, for example, like in the characters, and some of you use the personification. You made the flu can talk, the machine can talk, okay? So the electronic devices can talk. I think that's quite creative. That's the part I can see, and which can enable your plot can be very vivid and very attractive to the audience. And secondly, it's about like the switch of settings or your senses, because there will be several settings or scenes in your performance. So how you can organize well and move all the different things or the movement of your characters on the stage. I think that's also quite challengeable. But if you can organize well, then you can help your storylines to go very spontaneous and smooth in the dialogue, and can follow on the development of the plot. So some of the teams I can see, they do a very creative way without wasting time. So that's the part also I think I'm quite appreciated. Okay, and the third one is about the topics. Some teams, they try to catch up to what happened, especially put a lot of like current issues, some of the daily experiences into your story. And which could be a very creative way is because you have to use the daily experiences and to show your imagery to these normal things. So it's not really easy. It thinks it's quite ordinary because we all know the topic, but how you can decide some details or give the specific information into your plots or the dialogue of the characters, that's quite difficult. That's really a tough task. But some of the team I can see it's they really did a great job. Okay, and the last one I would like to mention is because I have noticed that some of the team put like the movie things or the drama in the theater, or they even play a very short dramas on stage. So it could be kind of one of the approach when Shakespeare's use there's a technique we call play in play for his play. So it's quite impressive to me that some of the team can use this kind of technique in their performance. So all in all, I think you have done a great job today. It's awesome, and good luck. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to the participants. To come up and perform on stage is, a very difficult and challenging task. So I'm going to just say a bit about content, and it's late in the day, so I'll try not to say too much. First of all, the task you've got is a balancing act, okay? So you're trying to tell a story and get a message across. And you're looking to promote the new southbound policy and the benefits and expertise that Taiwan offers, okay? Getting the balance right is difficult. And in many cases, I thought that some more information and explanations about the NSP or new southbound policy and its benefits and expertise, a bit more was needed. When you're doing a skit or performance like this, you should generally assume that the audience doesn't know anything, okay? So you don't need to give a full outline, but I think it's important to actually say what the new southbound policy is, okay? And I think maybe only 1 or 2 groups did this, okay? Regarding the benefits and expertise of the new southbound policy, I think the better dramas made the benefits of this policy and relationships with Taiwan clear. Many dramas had a story that had no obvious connection to the new southbound policy, okay? So while many of the dramas might have been entertaining, it just kind of wasn't really obvious what the connection with the new southbound policy was, and how Taiwan can help. One other issue that one of my colleagues drew my attention to was that sometimes the title of the play was misleading in the sense that there wasn't any real correspondence between the title of the performance and the content, okay? But on the plus side, I'd like to say that in general I actually thought the standard of English was quite high, and it was nice to hear some of the performers use the slogan, Taiwan can help, which is currently generating a lot of soft power for Taiwan throughout the world during this crisis. Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone. Okay, my name is Catherine. Nice to meet you here, and congratulations, you made it. Yeah, I'm amazed by your performances because first of all, you overcome the stage fright, and it's something because you might feel nervous, but while you're here, you try to overcome everything, okay? And then I serve as the advisor for our dramatic play every year at Fongjia University, so I know how difficult it is for you to organize a play, because first of all, you have to create the scripts, and then you have to memorize everything, and then you have to overcome your all the difficulties and stand here to face the audience. And it's hard to really have interaction with the audience because you don't know who they are. Yeah, and then you cannot expect all the different situations, okay? So I guess it's really interesting for you to stay here, to stand on the stage, because that's a challenge for you to learn something new. And whenever you try to create or perform on the stage, okay, create a play or perform on the stage, it's something like a journey of learning something new, knowing yourself, and also an adventure for you. Yeah, and I think that's really fantastic for you to create such wonderful plays. Yeah, and some of the things are really interesting, and the titles are creative. Okay, when I see the titles, I'm thinking, what is that? Okay, and then later on, I know how you connect. Okay, and then also you are full of vitality and creativity, and as an advisor for a play, I think that you have done something like connecting us by your laughters, by your body language, okay, by all the interaction with us. Some of the teams are trying to have interactions with us, okay? Yeah, something like hearing something from the audience, and then I think that's interesting, okay? And also, you try to build up dramatic intensity, and that's interesting because some of you are reciting or reading instead of performing because you know the differences between them, okay? And for some teams, I can really see that kind of dramatic intensity while you try to perform on the stage. And then also, you try to combine dances and songs and even Chinese opera, some interesting traditional elements, okay? Yeah, that's also interesting. And also, I think that the plays can really help you to understand yourself more, and you know how to have that kind of teamwork. Yeah, and I think that's a very rare experience for you, okay? And then also, some of you are really good at speaking and moving at the same time because some of you are transfixed on the stage. You couldn't move while you say something, or you use some language, body language, like like this. But it's like not so natural sometimes, okay? Yeah, so I really learned something from you, and that's what I want to say. And also for the volume, okay, I guess some of you might have to raise your volume, and some students are really smart because they stand in the front, so we can hear your voice clearly. Yeah, so maybe in the future, while you try to design, then you can try to move in the front. That will be easier for us to understand what you're talking about. However, I know if you try to design some props here, maybe you have to move backwards. So you have to consider everything, while you are trying to create it. Yeah, so I guess that's all I can say. And congratulations again. Thank you.
各位参加我们中区决赛的外交小尖兵的伙伴，大家下午好。这是我们外交小尖兵 过去这几年来一直跟外交部合作哈，今年是第19届了。那提供我们这些高中学生有一个训练自己语言，然后发挥自己一些思考跟逻辑想法的一个舞台哈。在今年呢，其实适逢这个疫情的状况哈，所以今年外交小尖兵能够在有疫情的情形下呢，仍然在我们中区呢就有这个全国就有212队来参加，然后中区还是能够吸引到37个学校来参加，37个队伍来参加，其实是非常不容易。那也非常顺利的，在今天就是我们中区是最后一场的初赛。那我在这边就是仅代表教育部简要的祝福各位同学，还有我们带队老师都能够顺利的往决赛迈进。好，恭祝大家，谢谢。好，接下来就是到了紧张的时刻，就是我们这个奖项揭晓的时候。等一下，我先宣读这个优良学校名单的部分。那前面听到这个会先讲序号，序号的部分呢就是学校的序号，不是那个名次哦，是学校的序号。那有优良的学校的部分，在这一次的初赛总共有10所学校哈。那我念到的学校，再麻烦到台前这边过来受奖哈。第一个是序号1，台中市丰原高中。再来是序号5，私立味道高中，味道中学哦。接下来是序号13，私立大明高中。接下来是序号14，斗六高中。再来是序号16，弘文高中。那接下来是序号17，丽人高中。接下来是序号19，这个云林县天主教振兴高中。那接下来是序号23，常春藤高中。再来是序号27，维格高中。好，接下来最后一个序号是31，新竹高商。好，以上的学校恭喜。好，那接下来就是比较紧张的时刻哈，就是我们这个入围能够到决赛的8所学校哈。紧张的时刻到了。首先是序号2，惠文高中。接下来是序号4，小明女中。我们小明的同学很有活力哈，希望等一下的被喊到学校也能展现出很开心的感觉。接下来是序号8，明德高中。哇，明德这更有活力，恭喜明德哈。再来是序号10，金城高中，恭喜金城哈。那接下来是序号18，旭光女中，恭喜旭光女中。再来是我们台中市的哈，序号21，华盛顿高中，好，恭喜华盛顿高中。再来是一个大学附设的学校，哦，已经先叫了，恭喜东海附中，序号37哈。最后一个名额，大家猜一猜，也是台中市的学校，好，是私立的，最后一个名额，就是明道中学，恭喜，序号38。好，恭喜这8位 这个入围决赛的优胜名单，恭喜！
好的，谢谢科长为我们公布。我们首先邀请表现优良的10队队伍、领队老师及参赛同学到台前集合。